This is your teacher Sarah here to give you and your grown-ups a tour of our classroom. One thing that is going to be different this year is that grown-ups will say goodbye on the playground, and they'll also pick you up outside, so they won't get a chance to see our room this year. So we wanted to give your grown-ups a look and you a little sneak peek. So here we are in our hallway. Some of our lockers are here, and you'll probably notice if you came to our meet and greets that you can see your pictures that you found on the playground out here on your lockers. Do you recognize your picture? All right. There they are. And then we'll come right into our classroom. Here are your teachers. This is Jamie, Rebecca, and me, Sarah. And welcome to the Oak Room. Right when you walk in, we'll have a big table that we'll have snack at. That's the first thing we'll do when we'll come into our classroom from outside. Over here to the right, we still have our easel, and we have our cubbies. You'll notice that morning friends, their names are always written in blue, and afternoon friends, their names are always written in red. And your cubbies this year will be full of your very own art supplies. So if you want to do an art project inside the classroom, all you have to do is come and get your cubby, and you will have what you need. We also have a brand new sink with running water and a brand new soap dispenser that you don't even have to touch to put soap in your hands. That will help us to keep nice and clean. Okay, let's keep going back here. This is a quiet area reading nook this year. I will turn on the light for you. There we go. We have some chairs and some books for you and your friends to look at. One thing I want to point out is that all around the room you will see these signs, and this will tell you how many people can play in that area. So this sign says 2 can play here, and here's the number 2. You might recognize that. And there are 1, 2 people. 2 friends in the reading nook. Okay, back here we have the art area and writing area. And you'll notice that this sign says 4 can play here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. This is the shelf that we will put our materials on. We're gonna start simply with paper and note cards and envelopes. And some shelves you'll see are covered by a curtain. And that means that the things behind this curtain are for the next class. So when the afternoon comes, we'll switch the curtain to this side and they'll have their own materials to play with. Okay, this loft up here this year is going to be a teacher area because we've had to put away so much furniture to give us more room in our classroom, and we are going to keep it up here this year. Here is our big circle rug with our big comfy couch, and you'll notice that we have more books to read. We love to read books in 4K. And when I turn all the way around, here is the block area. Let's see, how many friends can play in the building area? I might not recognize this number, so I'll count the people. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people. Okay, this side will have some different types of materials. There's magnetiles and these really cool pretty flowers and some animals right now. And then there's the afternoon side. It will have, afternoon class will have its own things to build with. And then the same thing over here. Here are our wooden blocks that we always have. One side covered up for the next class. All right, let's keep going. This shelf straight ahead usually has games and puzzles on it. And we will add some games and puzzles. Right now it's holding some extra art supplies for us. And these are 2 plants that Jamie took care of all summer, and they grew so much, just like you probably did. This is Jenny and Rapunzel. Okay, and in the back is our table for 2. Right now at the table for 2 there are these pegboards with these small manipulatives that you can make patterns or designs with. And how many people can play at the table for 2? The name gives it away. 1, 2. This will change what will be at the table for 2. Sometimes you can act out a story back here. Sometimes you'll do a science experiment. There'll be lots of fun things. All right, here we go up to the nursery and babies. Can you count how many people can play in this loft? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 again. Okay, so we'll come up to a cozy little living room with a neat fireplace that Rebecca made for us. Over here is a little baby nook. We have a nice view of our classroom from up here. And on this side of our loft is our kitchen. And morning and afternoon will have their own set of dishes to play with. And that is our nursery and baby loft. All right, my friends. We cannot wait to see you next week. We hope that this gives you a little sneak peek and gives your grown-ups a little idea of where you will be every day this year. And we want you to enjoy your weekend, and we will see you next week. Goodbye, friends.